if Malcolm sees you, they wanna work with you.
You see what I mean?
And then you can even freestyle for them and dress for them at the same
Exactly.
time.
You see
Double
what I mean?
begging.
Thank you. I take all the different sides of my
Yo, shout out, Nochillians. Listen, this is Nochill podcast. You know we always bring the best all the time. Today we've got a best influencer. You know I don't do the introduction. You know I let the best to do the best in terms of introducing themselves. But this guy is an influencer. He's a model. He's a freestyle. It's just a lot. So let's just hear from my G. Can you please just introduce yourself? Tell the people about you, my G. Starting from your first name, your last name, and we're going towards your Instagram or social media platforms names.
All right. What's up, everyone? My name is Quincy. Quincy Mushela. That's my full name. I'm a football freestyler. Model, as you said. TikTok influencer as well. I've worked with a few brands myself. Yeah, I think that's all I got for now.
Exactly. I have a lot of questions. So,
Yeah.
if you were about to go and talk about a lot of things, I was gonna run out of questions. But my G, I've seen your work on social media. That's why you're here. You know,
Yeah.
I want people with influence. This show is about people with influence, people who can actually inspire others to think that okay, social media is possible. You know.
Yeah.
You said you are TikTok influencer and you're also on Instagram. I see you've got a lot of numbers on Instagram, my G. Like 25K, it's a lot of numbers. So take me through your profile, man. How did you grow your profile to this point where you have a lot of followers? You also work with brands. What did you do, Mfethu, to just maybe someone is listening there and they can do these things that you can and they're not growing. So what did you do?
Okay, on social media, I've been in the game for almost 4 years now. It'll actually be 4 years on the 22nd of June.
So you even know.
Yeah.
So you've been tracking.
I started on the 22nd of June 2017.
Damn.
That's when
And what was your
everything
first thing
started.
online?
I started out with being a freestyler. I was solely based around freestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't want to compete. All I wanted to do was entertain through skills. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, a lot of people mistake freestyle for soccer. You know what I mean? Freestyle and soccer is not the same thing.
I'm thinking, bro, if you can do those things, then So you're telling me you can't go in the field and start playing?
You can, but I chose to pursue freestyle fully and stay away from soccer. So it was a choice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
But
was
you
a
can
choice.
play soccer.
I can play soccer. Yeah, it was a
Nice.
choice. You know.
So yeah, bro, I feel like we don't have freestylers on social media. I feel like you won in a million, bro. I'm sure they are, but in the streets. But you decide to do in social media.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of freestylers in South Africa,
Yeah.
but you won't know because
They're not on social.
yeah, and also unfortunately our freestylers don't necessarily have a full creative way of promoting skill. You know what I mean? It's not always about being in front of the camera and doing your skill. It's about how you do it. You get what I mean?
Sounds like you planned your stuff. So you're a freestyler. When did you discover that? Okay, you know what? This is what I'm good at, and now since I'm good at this, I'm gonna take it to social media.
Okay, so I've been playing soccer for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I noticed that every single time I play soccer, especially on the field, I'm very selfish.
Oh, so you are not?
Yeah, I'm about showing off. You know what I mean? I'm about showing off, and obviously that's not how you play in a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
not how you play in a team. So after that, I stopped playing soccer for a while because I needed to figure out why I'm not feeling it the way I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So on the 22nd of June 2017, I went onto YouTube and I Googled everything that has to do with soccer skills, soccer tricks. That's all I've wanted to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until I got introduced to Ronaldinho. It's actually the one that got me to everything, the soccer player, you know. I saw him do a lot of these skills and then I saw it being tagged as freestyle. So I decided to YouTube something separate and I'm like, okay, freestyle football. And then I saw that it's a thing. So I was just like, okay, this is a culture that I might just tap into.
Damn.
Yeah,
Bruh,
so
it's unique.
it's very unique. I won't lie to you, it's unique. And unfortunately, it doesn't get the respect it deserves. In fact, freestyle actually came before soccer.
Is
but
it?
people don't know that.
And you sound like you've been investing in
Yeah.
finding out the origin of this, and it shows that you're passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah, I actually have a soccer ball necklace, but it's not here, unfortunately.
Nah,
yeah.
don't worry. We can still have another. Bruh, I don't know. Like, for me, this is the first time. It's my first time actually trying to interviewing someone who does what you're doing.
Yeah,
So, and I'm sure you know that you are not a lot.
I do know that.
But you know, this thing it happens in the streets. Now I want to understand what took you from the streets, because that's the belief,
Yeah.
isn't it? They believe that okay, freestyling, you have to be in the streets for you to get the people. But now you took it to social media, and how is it going with you compared to, I don't know how you started. Obviously you started on the street. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but when you take it to social media, what made you realize that? Okay, cool. Let me stick with social media. Now you're also collaborating with brands, which we're still gonna talk about that. So, just tell me, why social media, bro?
Freestyle is a street sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like you don't reach the amount of people you actually want to on the street. You know what I mean?
True.
And I
so
wanted.
you know where we know where the attention is.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I wanted brands. That was me from the get go.
Also, you wanted to work with brands.
Yeah,
collaborations.
Yeah, because I know that freestyle can promote anything. I've seen freestylers promote Lamborghini, hotels, watches. Freestyle promotes anything.
So just give me an example. Let's say you promoting Lamborghini. Is it you doing your stuff in front of Lamborghini?
No, on top of it or inside it.
That would be dope.
On top, you could
That would be
actually
dope.
sit on top of the Lamborghini and
Yeah.
freestyle sitting down while the car's actually moving. That's the best way to go about it. Freestyle promotes anything.
Dude, you know your game, bro.
It's
And
yeah.
now I want to understand, because you don't just do freestyling. There's a lot of things, like you're a model. You are you're a model, which you collaborate with brands,
Yeah.
fashion brands, and let's talk about the brand side of things now. As a freestyler, have
Yeah.
you collaborated with any brand as a freestyler?
Freestyle is actually partly what brought me to Reebok.
Oh, so you partnered with Reebok. Tell us about the partnership. How did you start? And if it's okay to talk
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
it's alright. Okay, so somewhere last year, I know
Yeah.
I have this friend of mine that's also a freestyler.
Yeah.
He's incredible, but he's with Adidas.
Oh,
You know what I
damn.
mean? So
Because
one morning,
you're begging this bag.
so one morning he told me, it's like, bro, they're actually looking for a few freestylers. Reebok is looking for a few freestylers to tag on.
Yeah.
And I sent them your profile. I'm not even gonna ask you for your consent. I'm sending it through one way or another. And then
You
he sent
need
it
friends
through.
like that. Shout out to your friend.
Yeah, it's Roman Hero, man. It's amazing.
Shout out to
So
you, bro.
he sent it through, and then they didn't say anything for a while. So I assumed, you know what, he tried. Perfect. Thank you for trying, bro.
Yeah.
Until one morning, I went through my Instagram and I saw my request, and Reebok had sent me a message telling me that they would like to have me on, and if I'm interested, they can send me a non-disclosure agreement. And
Yeah.
then it was up from there, man. With Reebok,
Dude.
it was up from there.
So,
I've
for how
worked-
long have you been working with Reebok?
About 7 months now.
Dude,
Yeah, about 7 months, give or take. Yeah, actually, about 7 months.
bro, like, you know, I'm sure there's a freestyler out there who believes that, you know, they're just doing it because out of passion, but they don't know that it makes money, and you
It
can
does.
be. It does.
It does. Freestyle. People don't want to admit it, but freestyle makes money. Freestyle makes money. I've also worked with Milo before because of freestyle.
Yes. Okay. Let's just talk about the brands. How many brands have you worked with, bro? Overall, since you started that time in 2017 up until now.
You need a number.
Just-
Okay.
Just name few.
As-
They don't.
Oh,
I'm sure
should I name a few?
You can, bro.
Um,
People need to know. This is raw. We don't filter here. my
okay.
G.
There was Reebok,
Yeah.
Hisense, Krispy Kreme, Hugo Boss, Mall of Africa, Rosebank The Zone, Chicken Licken,
I know some you forget them. 'Cause
Samsung.
dude,
Uh,
it's possible, guys. Those who
Yeah,
are watching them,
that's a few.
just do what you love. And I'm gonna ask you about this is what you love, right? It's
it
not
makes me
something
so
that you're
happy.
doing so
It's-
that you're chasing money.
It's my heart in social media form. Yeah.
So
it's-
guys, we don't know what you guys are doing out there, but whatever that you're doing, and if you love doing that thing, just make sure that you keep doing it. And I'm telling you, if you are consistent and you believe in what you're doing, it's gonna pay out at the end of the day. There's no way.
yeah.
Natural skill. This guy is using his natural skill to bag. I think it just came out natural. Did you have to practice? Obviously, you have to practice, but you had some soccer
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
skills before you saw. Like you did say that you loved show booting and stuff like that. So it started there.
Yeah, it started with the showboarding, and one thing I love about freestyle is that it teaches you how to be creative. You know what I mean?
You
Freestyle,
always have to
yeah.
keep on.
Freestyle is about finding new tricks and new moves.
Yeah.
So somehow, subconsciously, it taps into your social media as well. You see what I mean? So if a brand approaches me and says, "I need you to promote a phone, Samsung,
Yeah.
for instance," you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
Don't
don't.
be distracted, bro. I see you seeing chicks there.
Okay.
And I wanna ask you. So yeah, my G, you were telling me that you need to be creative. okay?
Yeah.
So, how creative? What you saying that if Samsung gives you a phone and they want you to promote it,
Of course.
you have to be creative about it. You have to
Yeah.
put things together, and you don't just sit in front of the PC, I mean of the camera and start talking. You freestyle because that's your content.
Of course. Yeah.
So yeah, just elaborate more on being creative about your content.
I feel like one thing about me, especially when I work with a brand or any sort of company, if I work with you once and
Yeah.
you don't call me back, I failed. That's me.
It's according to you.
That's my brand. That's how I stand. If I work
Is
with
that
you,
your belief or it's a fact?
it's my belief.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I believe that if you work with me again,
Mm.
that means my content is truly sensational. That means
Yeah.
you value my work
Yeah.
properly to the point where you feel like, you know what, I need this boy back. You know what I mean? And
Okay. So for you, it's all about customer satisfaction,
uh,
and by knowing that they need to come back.
not only customer satisfaction, I genuinely enjoy the content that I put together.
Okay.
I love it. Like, if you give me creative freedom, I promise you I will not disappoint you. That's how I work. You know what I mean?
Bruh, you're an influencer. You've got over 25,000 K
On Instagram.
on Insta
yeah.
and on TikTok.
270,000.
What, bruh? You even have more followers. I don't know. I'm on 200 and something now.
Yeah.
So, bruh, like what you're doing is big.
it's blessings. It's blessings.
Dude,
I don't even like
so
it's
now-
blessings.
So much. Fella, those are numbers. Those are people behind those numbers. So now you are famous. How do you handle fame? Okay, let's talk about the girls. The mantombazan and the girls.
Yeah.
Girls,
Yeah.
if girls will look at the fame, it's these days they will look at who are you. It's all about relevance. It's like brands. I feel like
Yeah,
girls
I
are like
get you.
brands. You
I
understand?
see,
They
I
have
see,
to
I
look
see,
at
I
you.
see.
Are you relevant?
Yeah.
You understand? Oh, what are you doing? So, how do you handle it, bro? You're still young. How old are you?
I'm turning 22 this year.
You're still very young, bro. I'm sure the hands all over you, and you've been working with brands, and you
Yeah.
also need to protect your brand. You don't want to be all over.
True.
How do you handle that? Because some people they get fame and they fumble. How are you handling it, bro? If you manage to work with so many brands, it means that you've been consistent and you've been doing the most.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how you handle fame and how you handle the ladies. Are you also are you dating even?
No, actually. No.
Fair.
not anymore,
So how
not
you
anymore.
handling all these things, bro? Fame.
Ish, man. Okay. First of all, I don't refer to it as fame ever. I just call it. I call it support more than anything else. You know
Shout
what I
out
mean?
to you.
But
That's
the
a
way.
very nice word. man.
Yeah,
I love-
I-
that's so profound.
Yeah, I don't refer to it as fame. One thing about me, I'll never admit any sort of fame or that I have fans. I call them supporters,
Yeah.
not fans as well.
Shout out.
So, the way I go about it is that I think I prioritize my things, man. Of course, there's gonna be a few distractions here and there. It's only normal, you know what I mean. But my brand is everything to me. Anyone who gets into my
You're
life,
very conscious about
yeah,
it. Whatever
every-
your actions and everything that you
yeah,
do.
any woman, any female that enters my life,
Yeah.
you know, you do not come before my brand. It will never happen. I don't let that happen.
Respect.
You know what I mean? Because I
Respect.
feel like I fought so hard to put it together.
Exactly.
And-
And losing it now, bro, I don't
It's-
think you can't.
I cannot afford to. I cannot afford to lose this. I've worked so hard to put it together,
Yeah.
and it makes me so happy that I was able to build all of this and have people that genuinely support
Yeah.
me. So
Where you from originally, bro?
Limpopo as well, my man.
What? Guys, I feel like there's so
Limpopo,
much
bro.
potential, and not just about Limpopo, everywhere, too. And even if you're from deep down in the rurals, bro, it's possible.
I
Trust
promise
me.
you, it is.
I'm from there. And look, right now we're here in the street of Joburg, we're doing the most.
Yeah.
So you just have to believe in yourself, stick to what you're doing, believe in it, ask for support. We're here. I'm here because this guy is doing the most, and I have to support what he's doing. You understand? Nochill podcast
Shout out,
is
shout
about
out.
inspiring people who are doing the most, the creatives. Because I feel like, bruh, TVs and radios, they won't call you because, man, you're not on TVs or you're not
Yeah,
with
that's
bowling
true.
with the big
That is
ones.
true. That is
But
true.
you're doing the most. You're influencing a lot of people. You're inspiring them. And talking about inspiring people, bruh, what would you say to someone maybe doing the same thing or similar, or maybe they have their skills or talents, natural skills, talents there, but they feel like, I can't. What would be the word of advice
Bro, listen.
from you?
Like listen, listen to this carefully.
Yeah.
If anyone ever tells you to be realistic, don't ever do that. Being realistic is a trap, in my belief. I've been told so many times that, dude, be realistic, and it's
And I think I understand. Being realistic, they mean be standard. Do things that are normalized.
exactly. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I'm one person that lives in imagination. I believe in the impossible. You get what I mean?
Damn.
That's how I've come so far. That's how I've built the brand that I have. Because to this day, I can't even base what I'm doing. Like it's hard to say what I'm doing specifically. You know what I mean?
Because
I'm
I was
diverse.
thinking you're a model. Because when you dress, and I see like people are being inspired by that, and you also
Yeah.
freestyle. And there's just a lot of things you're doing, man.
You
And
know
you're
what I
still
mean?
young, my guy. So
it's-
now let's talk about your brand, Nj.
Yeah.
What is it that you are planning? Because right now you already it's established.
In a sense,
So, but what is the ultimate goal? I know you have to be continuously growing, but then
Yeah.
what is that thing that will say, okay, you know what? Now I feel like I can relax, or I can get a team, or you're gonna get to a point where
yeah.
you feel like, nah, this is where I wanted my brand to be. So where is that point?
Also, another thing with our industry is
Yeah.
that, unfortunately, there are a lot of people that get taken advantage of. You know what I mean? You get told that people will make you famous or they will help you with 1, 2, and 3, only for you to be taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So the end goal in everything that I'm doing, I always said that I want to go from looking for contacts to being one. I've always said that always to myself. You know what I mean? So I want to be the one person that helps people get to where I am without taking any advantage of them in any way. You know what I mean?
So those people are you're talking about people in general who wanna be doing whatever that they wanna do, or just people who are doing freestyling?
Not only freestyle,
Oh,
any
okay.
any sort of content relation in terms.
So
because
that's where your brand is. So you wanna be supportive to any natural skill.
yes, I've always based my content around being diverse because if I were to name all the things that I do, you could say I
Name
make
them.
you could say I make
Name.
comedy, I dance, I freestyle. What else do I do?
You dress, you're a model.
There's also the modeling side of things. You know what I mean?
And Pella, that's like opening so many opportunities
Yeah,
when it comes to
yeah.
brands. If Malcolm sees you, they wanna work with you.
You see what I mean?
And then you
So-
can even freestyle for them and dress for them at the same
Exactly.
time.
You see
Double
what I mean?
begging.
Thank you. You need to. I take all the different sides of my content and bring them into one space, and that's like ultimate promotion for whoever I'm working for or with.
Bruh, this show is about inspiring. And I'm telling you, your story, I'm sure is going to inspire someone who's watching.
I really hope it does. Just please don't let anyone make you feel like you're reaching. I'm one person that listens to motivational videos every day. That's how I operate. That's what keeps me alive.
That's what you're doing is called you actually using what we call you using your inputs, and you know what you listen to and what you say about yourself, it goes straight to your
Yeah.
subconscious mind. And if you feed your subconscious mind with positivity, trust me, and you visualize and
That's
you
true.
imagine
Fact. That's fact.
you're
That's
gonna
fact.
do the most, bro.
You see what I
That's
mean?
that's how I'm living right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually, I read a lot of books. I do the same thing that you do every day. I meditate. So, bro, what advice? I understand you're also spiritual too.
Very.
Right? Exactly. So, talk to me about being spiritually and just being spiritually and content creation. How does it benefit you? Because obviously you get negativity.
Yeah. In some sense, I do.
Sometimes you get a lot of people saying this and that. How do you handle that?
I don't.
You don't handle it.
I look away. What? There's. I feel like I feel like one thing about me is I'm not gonna entertain any sort of negativity. You know what I mean? When you become a brand, everything you do is fragile. You see what I mean? So I feel like when there's any sort of negativity, I also hate drama. I don't like drama. Any sort of drama that comes my way, I switch it off immediately.
And you ignore.
You know what I mean? I don't like my peace being disturbed. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Because in the midst of all the followers and the likes and the comments, there needs to be some part of my life that has peace. I need a part of my life to be peaceful, so that when everything is stressful and pressurizing, there's a place I can go to where I can breathe, think, and come back again.
Shut up.
You see what I mean?
Shut
So
up.
that's how I go about things. And if anyone is watching this and you need some sort of advice from me, is that guys, if someone ever says to you, please be realistic, switch them off same
Don't.
time. You know what I mean?
So
Don't
be unrealistic.
be unrealistic. Definitely.
Do things that people will be like, oh,
It doesn't
what?
make sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see what I
Damn.
mean? They need to look at you and be like, how are you
And
doing
I
it?
feel like doing that, you just being innovative,
Yeah.
because you do something that not everyone is doing.
You have to be different, right? And another thing, please don't chase money. Stay away from money.
Thank you. Money should chase you.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause
Money should chase you. That's how I started. When I started, I was just doing me, what I enjoy, and now brands, they're just all over.
dude, it even got to a point where I was told that I undercharge. I don't charge enough. I was told that I don't charge enough, and this is by big people, might I add.
The thing is, it's a good advice, because at some point you're gonna understand your worth, ne? But when you start, you're gonna lag. I was like that. I used to charge 500, but it's something that you realize as you grow.
That it builds, yeah.
But it doesn't have to be the main thing that you focused on.
That's
you
true.
understand?
That's
Focus
true.
on your growth. You understand a lot. Once you're focusing on your growth, everything will make sense. And you're gonna charge the amount that you're worth, but it has a point.
Yeah,
You will
yeah,
reach it.
yeah, that's true.
You understand?
That's true. You gotta wait, man.
Bruh, thank you for your time, man. And
Aye,
I
man,
feel like
always, always.
you inspired me as a content creator as well. To be honest,
glad,
you know,
man, I'm glad,
I
I'm
also
glad.
learn from you guys, because I might think I'm up there, but you guys, you coming with your own waves, and I see, and I'll be like, nah, this person is doing the most, and you deserve your flowers, bro. Shout out to you, and
Shout
I wish
out,
you
man.
well in everything that you're doing, bro. Shout out, bro.
No, blessings,
love.
blessings. Stay safe.
Guys, Nochill Podcast, tell us who you want us to vodcast. Leave the comments below there, my friends. We go there, we follow them. My friends, Cape Town, we are Zagal. Durban, we coming. My friends, if there's someone doing the most online, influencing a lot of people, tell us. We are there. Nochill Podcast, I'm out.